You were talking about like Joseph.
Oh yeah.
What if like you had Speedwagon?
So Joseph and Speedwagon on the sideline. That would be pretty good.
Like,
Yeah.
you see his face, he's like, oh my god!
Well, see, that way we could also see for the people in the stands, it would probably make them appreciate it better too. Because then Speedwagon, and Speedwagon can, okay, yeah, the audience in the stands, yeah. But Speedwagon would be the one explaining everything for the audience as it's happening.
Even Oikawa is scared. Oh my gosh. Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Haikyuu, Season 2, Episode 21.
We're at a deuce.
Yes. First set of the semi-final spring tournament match.
They brought their Hellhound Dark Horse in.
Yeah, and it's actually successful, and it's something that doesn't look like is overall helpful for Aoba Johsai in the long run.
Well, and since they're at a deuce, this could be something where he basically has to stick around for a while, which could be bad for the team dynamic of Aoba Johsai, because I get the feeling that's why they saved him until now to bring him on.
Possibly.
So...
Yeah. Pretty crazy, guys.
Pretty crazy indeed.
Oh my gosh, so just get further into this game.
Yeah.
See what happens next. So without further ado, let's do it. Excuse you. My god.
I'm just getting started.
You wanna fight, bro? I could do. Yeah. Holy crap.
Wait.
Oh. Whoa.
I thought. Okay. And they brought him in just for this.
Yeah. Good job, Waizumi. Good night. She's like, don't freak out about it. And Iwaizumi is like the physical god of their team.
Right.
Let's get into this opening. Yep.
Fly. Hair animation. Fly. I really did not expect that to happen. I thought for sure they were gonna do some deuce drawn out like craziness, but no.
Boys are back.
Oh yeah.
Boys are back in black. Oh yeah. Tsukishima just stands proud in the back, you know.
Yeah, it's really good that they never have Hinata or Nishinoya at the back at any of those points. You'd never be able to see them. Unless, that would actually be cool if they were like
We'd be like Bokuto with his owl head thing being like, where are they? I don't see them.
But what if they did that for one of the art things, where it's like, them all walking in. Okay,
the running animation
like,
just, like it makes me want to squat like an otter, like,
zoom, bam.
I'll just end up like spitting stuff everywhere as I'm doing that. Yeah. Well done.
Wow. You should know he was fast with that.
Speed is incredible.
Mad Dog Chan.
That's awesome. Whoa! Wow!
Wait, did he just do that?
That was awesome.
Okay.
Well done. Whoa! See, he was jumping before it came down.
Oh yeah.
Jumping out the. Oh, dang. Jeez. Kageyama serve. Boom. Yeah.
Got the Sonata.
Oh. Get juiced. Yeah. Well done.
Think about it, that's a lot like Hinata.
It is a lot like Hinata, yeah. He's basically an angry distraction. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they actually saved it.
Oh yeah, barely. Oh, he hit it too low, so it blocked it down. He was trying to send it back up high. Yes, it will all according to Keikaku.
I think Nishinoya does have a bit of a crush on him.
So about him being pretty smart! He doesn't know the bliss of a fate, what a waste! Yes! Yes! Woo! Nice. This is just continue. Wow, messed up. Jeez. Mad dog indeed. Yeah. It's all swinging! Whoosh!
It's all swing? You're saying that in front of Hisoka?
That's true. Oh, now he's gonna serve Kyotani.
Oh.
Yep. Way out. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Risk reward.
Wow.
Holy crap. Dang!
We've never seen Oikawa cheer like that.
Yeah. Whoa,
Okay.
well done, Tanaka. Yep. Everyone, here we go!
Whoa!
Back attack for Hinata! Oh.
You got
Keep calm.
Don't let him get in your head.
Keep calm. Playing hard. Wait.
Is it just like a reminder for Kageyama? He's telling him specific stuff to do, and then they're gonna switch him out with Kageyama later.
Right. Oh, here he is, Boykawa. He's all dead-eyed. Oh, animation time.
No way.
Whoa.
現実に引き戻されるような感覚勝ちを譲れないのはお互い様でそのための鍛錬をしてきたのも
The music! Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Feint it. Oh, did he intentionally get that?
He did.
That was awesome. Yeah, he intentionally swiped it to go out of bounds off their touch.
交代だ
Oh, for Tsukishima.
Really?
Whoa.
菅ナイス頼むぞ
Oh,
Mad Dog.
yeah.
京谷うまい
Oh,
これで16番が攻撃に出遅れた
Ah,
Nice.
Like.
yeah. Whoa, nicely done. With a float.
Cool.
Yeah.
京谷は
Nice.
スパイカーだが
And he can't get up fast enough.
サーブで京谷を動かしスパイカー
Yep, yep. That's brilliant, Suga.
Sweet.
その2番嫌なところに打ってきやがる
He's got the shadow over his eyes like switching his setters.
が攻撃に下がった
Oh, Kageyama's gonna spike with all of them. Yes. Well done. Oh my god. What?
Oh, not as jealous.
ストレートうめえ今のは2セッターってやつでしょうかまた新しい単語じゃあ戦術的ワンポイント2セッター
Strategic 1.2 centers.
長いわあれはローテーションシステムで常にプレイヤーの位置が変わる前衛と後衛では役割も変わるからローテによって特徴があるのね
Yep, yep.
そしておそらく月島サーブの時のローテが守備でも攻撃でも谷間と言えるああじゃあ外せばだな
Make them miss.
ほらい
Yep.
負けないっす相変わらず対応早えな
That was in. Yeah, Tanaka! Oh, the music changed. Woo! Ozzy, that was close. Whoa!
少し不自然なくらい攻撃を16番に集めてる感じしねああだよな
Yeah, couldn't that be bad?
16番に注目させといてからまた他に振るって感じかもな
I think so.
どんなに強肩にボールが集まっても今度は騙されないからな
分に発揮してもらわないと困る
Whoa.
Oh, they just have to get low. They just have to get really low to the ground.
かかってきたセット意地でも取った方がいい
Yeah.
取らないと
Because then it's
まずい
game.
気がする
Yeah.
金田一もう一本ないっさ
Ugh.
すいません
It's too obvious. Yep. Yep. Oh, wow.
意識しないよう努めるのも意識するのと一緒だよ
Whoa.
Okay.
Well done.
I love it.
By keeping them in this state of not knowing when they're going to switch off.
Yep, it's mind games.
Oh, the animation.
Wow.
This is terrifying.
That's ridiculous.
Hisoka. You can see it. Hisoka in his eyes.
yeah.
It's just... Oh, and Boikawa is serving. Oh, wait, no, it's Kyotani. Whoops.
うっせえな分かってるよ
Yamaguchi? Yeah.
行かせてください
Redemption!
Yeah.
Redemption!
He didn't even like need to look. He's like, I know.
Yeah, yeah. And the way they did that rotating shot. Like,
Oh my gosh. So, we're moving through this game very quickly. You realize, like,
well, relatively. I mean,
compared to season 1.
that's true. But okay. I don't think they're going to win set 2.
No, I think Karasuno is, like, not even going to come close to winning set 2.
So, there's 4 more episodes in the season now. If 1 is post, that means
You still have 3 more.
3 more in the game.
Yeah.
They could totally do that.
Oh
Or
my
yeah, 3 more in
gosh.
this. Right, yeah.
Yamaguchi coming in, though, I feel like I don't want him to come in yet because I don't feel like Karasuno can win on this set.
Right.
So it's like, it feels like his stuff isn't going to matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Also, it was kind of an interesting thing by having Suga come in and do a float serve as well. Mm-hmm. When it's like, wasn't that Yamaguchi's thing? You know?
It might have just been a regular serve.
Boy, Seijo, Aoba Johsai,
the Mad Dog.
They have a Mad Dog, and and he's not really being much of a double-edged sword right about now.
Yeah, I mean, he's given them a lot of points, but he's given both sides a lot of points, but Seijo's given like a ton.
Yeah, he's given like 3 points for Karasuno, but he's given like 12 for Aoba Johsai. Like, it outweighs it a lot. That's like saying any of the players on Karasuno's team are a double-edged sword when like,
I mean,
lots of them have.
I think it's more than 3 that he's given up, but yeah,
it's way more than a 1-to-1 ratio.
You can just look at the score
and
of the set, and that's pretty good representation.
Especially when you have people like Iwazumi missing serves. I like that they do that.
Yeah.
There's these little moments where you're like, the tension is kind of cut a little bit to set up some kind of a funny moment, but it's also a humanizing moment because these people that play volleyball are almost like literal gods of volleyball, like demigods.
Right.
They are Olympic level, like.
It's nice to be reminded that they're mortal.
And they make mistakes, and like some of the most simple mistakes. Like, I have played volleyball casually with like groups of 4. So not really volleyball at all. And the serving aspect of it is like the easiest thing to do in the world. You just sit there and just you hit it over and over again. Like you miss like 1 out of 30 or something like that. Stupidly low number. But then like
when you're getting stressed and all that stuff,
well, that too. But also like these people actually play it, as their life. It's like their sport, their thing. And missing serves, it's like, that's a good reminder.
Right,
they're kids.
They are high schoolers, even though they do all this awesome animation to show
crazy stuff,
just doing these amazing stunts. It's like, no, that's right. They're still high schoolers, and they're not even powerhouse high schoolers. Like maybe someday, like they are very good. Right, but it's still. They're working to get to nationals, not even against the best team in their prefecture. Not to downplay being the best in your prefecture, but like they're high schoolers.
Yeah. But oh my gosh, guys, we're into the second set. Karasuno is losing. And they're probably going to lose this set.
Right.
And I think we're going to either be getting into a really seriously long second set or a third set. I would love a subversion of the previous game by not having the third set go on long, but have like the second set go on really long.
Sure.
That would be awesome. Or maybe just have a bit where Karasuno is losing throughout the entire of the third set, like for a long time.
Right. It's one of those
slowly but surely crawl back upwards with points. Like that would be awesome.
It's one of those crazy things where, because we're both like pretty dang sure that Karasuno's going to win. Right.
I believe so, yes.
But the fact that they do this, right? Since they established before in the first season that Karasuno can lose. And even though we're pretty dang sure that Karasuno's going to win here.
Right.
It's still one of those things where you're like...
They could go either way. They don't have to go a specific way.
They don't have to. And if they did go a different way, well, then this is Daichi Suga and Asahi's last game on Karasuno.
Yeah. Wow.
Which I am not ready for.
Yeah. Me neither.
So
I just gotta say, like, what they did this episode by bringing kind of Oikawa's character out a lot into the forefront.
They did.
Something that I just realized how much I had missed in Haikyuu. Haikyuu doesn't really bring up non-Karasuno characters, players essentially, into kind of the forefront.
Yeah, not that
at
often.
all. Like, unless it's a game associated with them.
Right,
but
and a lot of times they'll have them go onto the back burner for a bit since we got them established and then come back to them later.
Yeah, but the thing is, even though this is an actual game with that, with Aoba Johsai, they don't treat any of the other players on other teams in the same way that they do Oikawa with Aoba Johsai. Oikawa,
that's very true.
Oikawa feels like the kind of character where the author is like really biased, like really loves this character.
Sure.
Like there's a special sauce, I would say, that this character has where when they put them into the mixture of the story, they change the entire story around specifically because they're in it.
Sure.
And you have other characters like someone who stands out a lot, like Bokuto from Fukuro Dani.
Yeah.
He does not change the story all the way around.
Right.
He is basically a character who's like Hinata in the loud notice me senpai, like you know, and all that. But Oikawa like changes everything when he's playing.
He really does. Like, and I feel like he's the replacement for the idea that a lot of times in like high school type stories, even though there shouldn't really be a villain, they'll still make there be like almost in a cartoonish way a villain or the mean person or the bully, the antagonist, the whatever.
I hate that.
I hate it too. And Oikawa is as close as we're probably going to get with
it just feels like such
Haikyuu.
Right, I totally get you, but it's totally a disservice to Oikawa and Haikyuu as a show to call Oikawa that.
Oh yeah, because he's totally not. But they're giving him the focus and screen time potential, because Haikyuu is very efficient with its screen time,
right.
To make him really have that strong an effect.
Yeah, specifically when they get into moments where he's interacting with his teammates and stuff, you realize how much of the team doesn't really stand on their own in terms of the story.
Like Ushiwaka said, yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about that, though. I'm talking about story-wise. Like, all the characters' moments of shining, all their moments of greatness are all moments that are tied almost directly to Oikawa. In a way, it is representing what Ushiwaka said, that he brings out the best of Aoba Johsai. But it's more than that. I get the sense that Oikawa is being subtly shown to care about this sport more than anyone else. Like, on some level, he cares about it more even than our main cast does. And I think this is something that isn't wholly intentional. I think it might be just something that it's easy to read. That's not easy to read into, but it's just something that you can read into. And specifically because Oikawa isn't surrounded by the Nishinoyas and the the Tanakas of the world, it's harder to make that separation. But I am very interested, because I'm almost now convinced, that if Karasuno doesn't win this set, they're winning the third set, definitely. Right. That Oikawa could react in any way to them losing, because this is his final high school game.
He won't get to face against Shiratorizawa again.
Unless it goes into college and all that stuff.
Haikyuu in college! Yay! He still ends up being like, I'm gonna beat you, Ushiwaka. And Ushiwaka's like, no, just go to my college. It'll be great.
Right. So, I looking forward to the opportunity for this game, given that it's going to be a long game, to delve into Oikawa a little bit more in the same way that we did in Season 1. The thing is, though, is that I want it to be something new. And the thing is, we already know how much Oikawa cares about the game.
We do.
So what left? What is there left?
Right. Yeah.
Basically, I get the vibe that if Oikawa gets another opportunity to kind of see kind of the vision out in front of him of them defeating Shiratorizawa in the story, we're going to get another flashback of sorts. Where basically he's coming up on defeating Karasuno. Like say they're on the third set and they're ahead.
Yeah.
And I can just see Oikawa being like, yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we go through some kind of a flashback, and we go through that, and then it gets stolen away.
And we maybe we even get like mirrored animations, so it's it's just the same way as it was for Oikawa, as it was, say, for Hinata, when he realizes it wasn't enough. We lost.
Yeah, they there's so many ways they could do it, but I'm really excited for that.
You mentioned Haikyuu in college, and I had this picture of Ushiwaka, Oikawa, Daichi, Asahi, and Sugawara all being on the same team. I know that wouldn't happen.
That's hilarious.
I know that would not happen, because it'd probably be like Ushiwaka and maybe
that sounds like
Oikawa.
fan fiction, right?
Yeah. That sounds more like fan fiction than anything else, because Ushiwaka would be on some, god team that would maybe have Oikawa join them or something. But
also just the thing of that, would they be good enough to even play university level volleyball? Like, they could just get there and it's like, oh yeah, you were cool in high school, but like, you're just physically not as good as, a 20-year-old.
Wait a couple years, Yeah. You can warm the bench, for now.
Right. The idea that, Daichi could be warming the bench.
Oh, well, or Oikawa. Imagine if Oikawa was warming.
Oikawa, no. I think Oikawa... Yeah, if I had to put Oikawa into any kind of specific tier ranking, he's up there with the best. The thing about Oikawa that's really good, though, is effectively, if we were to put in this in gaming terms, he has a leadership bonus.
Right.
That is very good. But the thing is, his individual stats get outclassed by, like, Kageyama's.
Right, but not by much. Like... Well, okay, we haven't seen Oikawa do a toss that stops, but he hasn't needed to.
But that's my point. He doesn't need to because of his leadership bonus. But if we just took it individual stats, Nishinoya beats Oikawa. Yeah, I think that Oikawa's main thing is that he gives everyone else a +1, and that
never underestimate leadership buffs.
Yeah. Because the thing is, the net result of just numbers makes it better than if Oikawa had a +5 or +1 to 5 different stats than +1 to everyone else. So I'm thinking that Oikawa is the kind of person that you would want on whatever team you could. But if you were to look at him in a team that's we've already got that leadership kind of effect,
then he wouldn't end up being very needed.
Yeah. But this episode, Mad Dog runs crazy.
He does indeed.
Kiyotani.
Yep.
Kiyotani. He is absolutely crazy. He is violent. He is aggressive. He listens to Iwaizumi, but not Oikawa. Yeah. They keep introducing these little character quirks. It's impossible to keep them all in my head, but what's cool about them is that as they're added, my subconscious somewhat kind of remembers them, and it makes me appreciate the characters that keep getting quirks added to them more and more without actually knowing why I appreciate them as much. So Iwaizumi, I feel got a lot of my appreciation this episode for really small things. He blocked Hinata's spikes over and over again, and he was on the ground before Hinata even hit the volleyball. There were multiple times where he was predicting exactly where he could go. Not talking about diving. Not talking about diving. Just getting onto the ground.
Right. Aoba Johsai was doing amazing this episode as far as defense goes, and Hinata mentioned it. He's I haven't been able to get a spike off. This is bothering me.
Wait, that's not true though. He did get a spike off in the game. What you were saying was that he was bothered that he wasn't able to get a back attack off.
Well, no. He wasn't able to get a back attack, but he hadn't tried a back attack in a game before that. Yeah. But there was a point where he was the feeling of the ball in my hand and then knowing I got a point. I haven't gotten that yet.
That was like when they started just ignoring him. They just started not throwing to Hinata.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Hinata has scored a point.
Maybe he was talking about this set.
Sure.
That's probably what it was.
Maybe it's this set.
Yeah.
Point is, Hinata has scored a point. I'm like,
Yeah.
you make me doubt myself a little bit, but I'm like, what the heck? Yes, he's scored a point. Did you not see the godlike spin in set 1 when it's just
he was probably just talking about this set. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sugawara coming in clutch with the amazing
was awesome.
strategy. Great work.
Fantastic, yeah.
Those kinds of things I wish they did more of. I don't know why they don't do that more often, but I think the reason why is because when you're up against an actual challenge, you try harder. And when Karasuno has played in these games prior to this, they haven't really faced a tough challenge other than Wakunan.
Really. Yeah.
Wakunan was the closest thing they had to a really tough challenge. But yeah, with a bunch of the other matches, they didn't really need to do any kind of strategy stuff. But I just wish that was more of a thing that they would do in order to practice it. But then you also get a little bit of the feeling that because this is a story, told, for
they have
entertainment
been
values.
Practicing it. They just are saving it so that they can bring it up the dramatic moments.
Yeah. It gets used for dramatic moments primarily.
Right. Yep. Yeah, just like the whole Hinata back attack thing. Like, we haven't seen him practicing a back attack, I don't think.
Well, no, he's never done one before. They said it was his debut.
Right, but that could have meant, like, debut in a match, as opposed to, like he had never done one before, ever.
Sure.
But
debut generally means first, I guess.
Okay, well,
yeah. Doesn't really matter. As far as we're concerned, it's the first one we've seen.
And then we've got Yamaguchi, and Ukai didn't even need to look. He's just like...
If Yamaguchi is getting brought in, what could he give besides just doing the float serve? Like, what could he do strategically that's more than that? Maybe he gives the float serve to specific people to rattle them.
Sure.
Maybe he just does a bunch of them, and maybe he's gotten it down to a T to where he can get it to like drop early.
Yeah, maybe he just sends it to Kyotani. Oh, by the way,
well, if they send it to Kyotani, that would just be obvious, and that would make sense, and it'd be good.
Right.
But wasn't that kind of what Suga did?
Yeah,
was Suga doing a float
serves, but because it did the whole wobble thing and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were.
It dropped pretty low too. Yeah. So.
But then, if they're already ready for float serves, then is bringing in Yamaguchi anything special?
So I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's going to be the joke about it. Is that what they'll do? Is they'll bring him in, and he'll do a float serve, and he'll just surprise them all with it, and then he'll do another one. And he'll do it in a completely different area. And they'll have trouble getting it again. And then all of a sudden, he's got like this other kind of serve. Like, okay, so if you've ever played ping pong, which is not volleyball, but it is derivative of volleyball,
more tennis.
That'd be more tennis. Yeah, thank you. In tennis, what you can do, thank you.
Table volleyball.
Yeah. Yes. Ugh. Is you can sideswipe it a little bit.
Sure.
Maybe you could get some kind of weird curve.
And with a float serve, I wonder if there's something where, because it doesn't go as far, you can basically have it be more of an angle with the serve.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about it going out of bounds as much, because it can drop down and still be in bounds.
Right.
So potentially, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty awesome. Cool. I want to see more janky serves. Specifically from Oikawa, but also from the new Mad Dog guy, Kyotani.
His serves
with all
are
this
crazy.
Power and stuff.
Yeah.
But if he's able to blend that power in with basically the motion of a spike and stuff, the same way Oikawa did back in set 1. Ooh, boy, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing. Okay, I know this was not intentional at all, right?
What's that?
And that the names were already made up in the manga, so this wasn't anything that Production IG decided to do.
What?
But the fact that they bring in the Mad Dog and his name is Kyotani, and all I'm thinking is that if he had another O in there, it would be Kyoto Annie. And I'm just saying...
It could be. It could be.
And the fact,
Jacob, there's enough evidence, I would say, to say, yeah.
I mean, I know nothing of the Japanese language, so that could be actually a very common name.
Yep.
You know, who knows?
Who knows?
But the fact that they have someone with a name so close to Kyoto Annie, and he's the Mad Dog with line art, and I hit the ball really hard.
Yeah, it's almost too perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
It's my own personal headcanon that
I don't think it's that much of a headcanon. I think it's almost probable. Like I'd say it's almost definitely probable. But as far as the episode itself goes, it's just continuing to ramp up the hype. We're getting into this and we're giving it our all with
they are going to win, right?
Yeah, I did like the commentary from the sidelines. I feel like it was a little bit much at some parts.
Sure.
But other than that, great stuff. Looking forward to more kind of character-centric moments within the overall game.
I'm still holding out that Suki will have his moment in this game.
I think that Suki's moment actually, in some levels, was delayed intentionally by the Suga introduction.
I think so too.
Kind of them reminding us that Suga it's his moment, but it is not Suki's moment.
That's how they can do it. They're saving Tsukishima to have his moment towards the end of the game, and it'll be the thing that helps them win it.
He's not removed from the game.
No, I know. But the fact that they brought in Suga, and yes, in that case, it was an actual sub out of Tsukishima. But now they're basically saying, okay, now Yamaguchi, right, is going to be the tie-in for the next episode with his moment, potentially, right?
So then the episode after that is Tsukishima's?
Yeah. I could see it.
I would love it.
I would love it. It would be amazing.
The main thing is I just want it to happen. I don't care how or when.
But if it did happen here, it would be pretty awesome.
It would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're done for now, but if you want to watch the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. So you can chat with us about stories, Haikyuu, or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.